Socialites, what's happening? I am your host, Billy Cash. Welcome back to another episode of Social Climate. But before I go any further, let's pay homage to the subscribers. Let's pay homage to all the good folks out there that hit that notification bell. Homage paid. Now, on this episode of Social Climate, we're talking about teachers gone wild. Well, not teachers, one specific Arizona teacher who has went wild on a student. You want to know what I'm talking about? Stay tuned. Social Climate. Let's get it. This podcast is brought to you by niggas who are generally concerned with most of the dumb shit that's going on right now. By the way, I'm your host, Billy Cash, aka Cole, and welcome to Social Climate. All right, let me tell you who you're looking at. You're looking at 27-year-old Brittany Zamora of Goodyear, Arizona. She's a teacher who loves to post her extravagant lifestyle on social media, skydiving, just living it up. But one thing that she doesn't post is her obsession for little boys. Yeah, she's been accused of having sexual relations with one of her 13-year-old students. Now, this information would never have been found out if it wasn't because of a concerned mom who went through her son's cell phone and found these salacious texts. Bet you want to read one of them, huh? But we're going to check out some video and I'm coming back. Social Climate.
Good evening. Our big story on 12 News at 10. A Valley teacher who shared a lot of her extravagant life on social media is now behind bars, accused of having a sexual relationship with one of her 6th grade students.
The 13-year-old boy's mom going to the principal, claiming she found racy texts between the two on her son's cell phone. Team 12's Rachel Cole is live from the 4th Avenue jail now with the disturbing details. Rachel?
Hey guys, the elementary teacher from Goodyear is now here at the 4th Avenue jail. Brittany Zamora is not only accused of sexual misconduct off campus, but on campus as well. A big surprise to those of her friends who have known her for years. From a high-flying skydiving proposal and giant rock to a picture-perfect show-stopping first dance at their wedding, Brittany Zamora and her husband seem like a match made.
When you see them together, they seem very happy.
But now, a new sight of Brittany no one saw coming.
Miss Zamora, did you have an inappropriate...
The 27-year-old teacher staying silent as Goodyear police walk her into the 4th Avenue jail. All this after a student's mom at Las Brisas Academy showed text conversations between her son and Zamora to the principal, claiming she engaged in sex acts with the 13-year-old.
I can't give any details about the text messages.
Chris is one of Zamora's family friends. He's jumping to her defense.
Utterly ridiculous. To me, it would be the same as saying the same thing about the Dalai Lama or Mother Teresa. Whatever this is about, they'll get to the bottom of it, I'm sure, eventually, and clear her name.
No one home at the Zamoras. Her next-door neighbor, Jennifer Qualls, can't believe the allegations, but as a mother of a teen herself, she says it's horrifying to think this could happen to any student who trusts an educator.
Especially if it's your kid and your kid's getting that close with that teacher, you're just thinking, it's just a student-teacher relationship, nothing to worry about. And then something like this happens, and you realize that you should have worried more.
The tables now turning for Brittany Zamora 3.5 years after the supposed happiest day of her life. Zamora will go before a judge in just a matter of hours to find out what formal charges she faces and whether or not she'll be given bond. We're live in Phoenix. Rachel Cole, 12 News at 10.
Wow. Brittany Zamora has really jacked up her life. I mean, I'm going to run down the list of charges that she's facing. But in the process of her fulfilling her sexual needs, she has really destroyed a bunch of lives around her. I don't know if she has kids, but the students are going to look at her a certain way. This young man could mentally be messed up forever, but sometimes young boys are a little resilient, so you never know. And you got to think about her husband. This man is embarrassed. You married a sex offender. You married a pedophile. This is crazy on so many different levels. And I hope with the charges, and if she receives jail time, maybe she gets the help that she needs. Let me run down some of the list of charges.
Your name and your date of birth, please. Brittany Zamora, 1591. And appearances, please.
Scott Wolfram for the state, Your Honor.
You're here on a new case out of Superior Court for 4 counts of sexual conduct with a minor, Class 2 felonies, 5 counts of sexual conduct with a minor, Class 2 felonies, 2 counts of child molestation, Class 2 felonies, and 1 count of obscene material transmittal, a Class 4 felony.
Wow, that's a lot of charges, Ms. Zamora. Why would you do this? But we're going to move on from her. Thanks to that loving mom who checked her son's text messages and found these salacious texts. And as always, socialites, be careful and stay prayerful. Social Climate, I'm out. Click like and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. Yeah.